How can Charlotte fully focus knowing the damage control of ringside?
She knows all the tricks, especially from Bayley. That's what I'm talking about right there. And Charlotte Flair pays for it.
Classic Bayley.
Io looking to take to the sky. Here comes the champion.
And just that slight interference by Bayley has turned this match around.
The genius of the sky from the apron.
The power of Charlotte.
Ranked on show. Oh my goodness. Face first. Will Charlotte win her 15th crown tonight?
Get her in the ring. Get her in the ring.
Charlotte hunting. Flair catches Io with ease.
Charlotte with a clear power advantage in this match.
Where is Charlotte Flair going?
Obviously up to the second rope.
Oh, man.
Massive fall-away slam.
Quickly across for the cover, and the championship. Io out in time. Sky, the genius of the sky. Looking for...
Oh my goodness! Charlotte about kicked her into next week. Spear! Spear!
Charlotte for the championship! Grabs the leg for the win! Oh no! Bayley! Grabbed Io Sky's foot and put it on the ropes!
Charlotte had the championship won. She about kicked Io into next week on the counter, and now Charlotte Flair in pursuit of Bayley, and the fight's on.
The Queen is livid, and rightly so.
The fight is on, and here comes Bayley sailing across the announce table. You could have caught her. Charlotte is ticked off, and you can't blame her. But still has an opportunity, still has a chance.
Meanwhile, back inside. Charlotte's got Io inside the ring.
Io used the championship. Io used the damn championship. The official never saw it. Io steals it.